taking pot shots at us with pistols from a crowd, things that were intentional. These aren't effective ways to engage a modern military force, firing a pistol from a crowd. It's intended to create collateral damage so that the population turns against you. This is the nature of modern warfare. The civilians and the enemy literally are neighbors.
So it goes back to our Grosha talked about the necessities of war. Judging these necessities of war is much more complicated in contemporary warfare all over the world than it was with the great armies of the 30 years before the Grosha was imagining, about which he's writing. So what I thought was interesting, but ask a lot of questions. Interesting about this is that there's this high level that I talked to you about the rules of war and these jurisprudence, these writers and these courts to deal with these issues. And then there's the on-the-ground political situation in which there are all sorts of judgments and politics and people. When someone like you, who's in our class, needs to make a decision. So it's sort of, I thought, a pretty interesting case in which this is what we're talking about. It's the road.
Yeah. One of the things you're seeing a lot, and probably if you're a political science major, you're hearing a lot, is this new era of warfare. This isn't really new strategy. I mean, like we said, the word guerrilla comes from the Spanish, the Napoleon's invasion of Spain, where basically it was a war, nation on nation. It was the French against the Spanish. Civilians were fighting. It was a very devastating war. The French treated the civilians like the enemy because they were, in a sense, they had violated the norms at the time of war and had acted like an enemy, had picked up arms in defense of their state against the French. There's historical similarities going way back. Civilians picking up arms. Well, modern warfare, the rules of war have been basically passed by the states, and in a sense, they favor strong states more than weak states. In a sense, legally, states have a monopoly on violence. So if you are an insurgent, you're violating the laws of war by the very nature of your existence. The laws of war require that you carry your weapon in open, that you have something identifying yourself as a combatant, whether it be a green armband, a black beret, a red shirt, whatever it be. Well, those things are the very things that make you then have to fight a trained, well-armed, well-financed conventional military on their terms. I can see why that's a hard sell, especially when these rules were written by the states that own these militaries. So this new era of warfare isn't just simply a response to power. It's a response from weaker states to stronger states. It's a sort of a shift in the nature of war. One of the most powerful countries in the world, in the history of the world, probably the most powerful in the history of the world, is having a hard time financing two relatively small-scale wars in two relatively weak states. And the reason we're doing it is because the cost of modern warfare is so high. The equipment we use, the training, just the logistics behind it, with the fuel capacity of moving all this equipment and supporting all this equipment. This cost drains a nation. It's the treasure that is a consequence, it's a lost treasure, a consequence of our war. When an insurgent can cause that drain on a nation using whatever's available to them, that shifts the paradigm of warfare. There's a lot of strategists, a lot of people who study this, who have seen that conventional war is too costly, and this may be the future. How do we deal with this? We have to change the rules, because the rules are changed. We have to change the laws to catch up, because we can't make them play by our rules, not anymore.
And there are other amazing people who come to our coffee hours, so I hope some of you can come too. And I'm going to change for 4 more weeks. I'll have them on Thursday, and then I'm going to change them to Wednesday because some people can't make Thursday. So I hope to see some of you that I can't see now.